Hey everyone, and welcome back to the soggy nightmare that is the jungle at night. I've got a lot of things planned for this episode, so let's talk about our goals this time around. So first and foremost, we need to do a recreation, because I noticed I think actually 2 episodes ago, and then I forgot about it. Our recreation is very resistant to the fact we only have horseshoes. At present, we just have the horseshoes for dexterity. We have, of course, social and solitary, but we're lacking cerebral. So one of the first things we need to do is put in a chess table. I'm just going to do that now because it's literally just 2 clicks. And then we'll talk about the rest of the goals for this episode. Oh, it's under recreation. Yeah, I already put up bamboo table there. So let's put it right here at the corner, and then we'll duplicate. Actually, we can't duplicate these wood log chairs because we don't have many wood logs. We just don't have any wood logs at all, and we can't make these out of bamboo, amazingly enough. All right, we'll have to do something different then. We'll just do the old style, let's say, chair, 45 wood. Now, let's do a simple one of bamboo, and we'll put one. These are not rotatable, by the way. Put one there and one there. All right, so that'll take care of our first issue. Next up, we need to build some defenses. So we'll work on that in a second, but before we do, I wanted to redo the grow zones down here. I've been talking about this for a while. Oh, whoa, whoa. Now there's a raid. Okay, so I was going to build defenses almost instantaneously, but wouldn't you know, our raiders have shown up before that has begun. Well, they're going to prepare for a while and then attack, and it is just a group of tribes people from the Black Avic. Bloody hell. The Black... It's not... I know it's Aardvark, but I mean, in my mind, I think it's the Black Avic. Anyway, we got some tribes people here. There's 2 of them. They're going to wait for a while. It looks like they both have bows, interestingly. All right, that's not going to be too bad for us. We can work on our defenses a little bit later. As a result of that, I was going to do it right away as one of the first priorities of the episode, but since the raid has shown up and we're going to be able to handle it, I believe, without any defenses whatsoever, we'll deal with that maybe at the end of the episodes. We'll deprioritize building the defenses. But for right now, there's a couple of things that I really, really need to do. We need to make sure Cinnamon is cleaning. And she is set to cook on a 5 and clean on a 4. So let's see what she's going to be doing right now. Go consume a simple meal. And then immediately after that, she's taking another meal. Okay. Oh, looks like we're completely out of meals. Now she's going to go play horseshoes to get her mood up. Always very important, yeah. Hopefully I can get in there and make that chess table. I only have a little bit of bamboo. I'm going to prioritize using it on this as soon as I'm done. I'm going to shift right-click, prioritize working on the table, and then shift right-click. Oh, you can't add... I guess you can't actually add that. Okay. Cinnamon is very slowly working up her recreation here. She's a 40% resistance to that horseshoe. This is far less than ideal. But for the rest of the goals for this episode, I want to make a workroom down here if possible, because I do want to start working on sculpting, tailoring, stone cutting, research. We just want to have basically everything, and I figure I can even move our chef table or our cooking tables and whatnot from up there down here. Far less hauling to just go right inside. That was, I think, Philip's suggestion. Now, they're beginning their assault. Several people said I should work on the chem fuel first for the electricity. The problem is we have to research for that, and as you look through here, the only person with any intellectual is me with a 2. Cinnamon, Mango, and Zavoria all have intellectual 0. So, and I have far better things to be doing with my time right now than researching on a 2, when I can be making people happy, making art, or I can be crafting like weapons and armor, which is something we actually need, or taming animals, or constructing, or even mining. There's so many things that I could do. I'm actually going to put the chem fuel on a lower priority for now. Instead, we'll work on building up this workroom area down here. Another thing I want to do this episode is make our walkway here far more enjoyable for everybody. We can put in some hedges and some lights because they keep getting in darkness debuffs. They're going to see all these ugly chunks. We can move them out of the way. We can roof this so they stop getting wet when they're hauling around. And other than that, other than redoing the grow zones in a second. I also wanted to redo the cooler efficiency because we have 4 coolers up here using a lot of wood. And some of these rooms, this is 62 Fahrenheit, 16 Celsius. Outside, it's 99.37. I believe we could cool this entire area with 2 coolers if I put in vents, which we'll try to do in a minute. For now, though, we've got an incoming raid from the west side. So let's get Cinnamon up over here. Fantastic. Mango is not having a good day, so maybe we should just let him do whatever it is he needs to do. Let's get Zavoria over here, maybe. You know what? Let's get Cinnamon up there, actually. Mango, what's he... Oh, is he still in the swamp? He is! Oh, Mango, stop sleeping in the swamp. Oh, he's got advanced starvation. He's filthy in the unsightly swamp that he slept through the night while being sweaty, while being rained on, while being in the super ridiculous heat, while sleeping outside, while soaking wet and uncomfortable. Mango, for the love of God, Fred, get back and handle the situation, please. Oh, boy. Now, these guys are going to have to cross the water. So maybe what I'll do here is we'll get Cinnamon up over to this tree, which, by the way, does not provide great cover. But it may be enough. Here's our shooting range. This guy, Menino over here, is going to have to run through the water. It'll be very slow going for him. Mandrill's probably going to flee after that happens. Let's check their gear. We got nothing down there and nothing over here. A parka and some loincloths. So we don't care about their gear at all. Cinnamon's going to start firing here. Let's get Zavoria closer in case he actually managed to make it across the river. Boy, imagine crossing a river that's like flowing while it's pouring rain while you're getting shot at. Ooh, nice, Cinnamon. We got one hit there in the liver. Ooh, nice. Okay, now he's going to take some cover. Let's move up here with Zavoria. Okay, now the smarter move, I believe, since he just shot, have Zavoria get in there and finish him. Cinnamon, get off alert and go about your business. Zavoria will be fine. Yep, there we go. And they're fleeing. Ooh, tasty, scrumptious snack, though, if Zavoria can get up here. What do you guys think? This guy's only got a bow, so it's not too much of a concern. Let's charge up and see. And then, on a high priority, can we have Cinnamon... Don't consume, Menino. We want to, cannot butcher, need materials. Let's haul Menino very urgently. Outside... Oh, Cinnamon's only allowed in the home zone. Okay. Well, we'll deal with that a little bit later. Let's see if Zavoria can get up here and attack Mandrill and get some more corpses for the tasty, tasty snacks. I doubt she might be able to make it. She's pretty quick. And again, she's just as fast as him, to be honest. I don't think we're going to make it. All right, well, let's just come back. Off alert. And she's going to come over here and haul Menino without even me telling her. Meanwhile, our issue we were having before with recreation... solved. Fantastic. Cinnamon's taking care of cleaning. Now, one of the things I was doing in the last episode was going to train Cinnamon to cook quite a bit. I'm not sure if I want to do that anymore, actually. Let's just get back to 18 meals. And you know what? Can we just temporarily prioritize very quickly on cooking with her? Just so we at least have some meals for everybody to grab. Of course, we need to clean the room first to reduce the food poisoning chances. We just made 2 potentially poisonous meals. Oh, we'll see how that works out. Nice. Resistance is going down by 1 twice a day. I like it very much. Okay, so while all this is happening, we've got 2 days over here on Menino. Let's work on the grow zone redistribution here. So first and foremost, I want to shrink some of these grow zones. The rice one, let's shrink that quite a bit. I want to convert to corn. Well, not all of it, but part of it. Reason being that corn is slightly more nutritious than rice, but the real reason is that it takes 3 times less work. Why can't I select the zone? There we go. Now, marriage is on. Mango proposed a lifelong commitment to Zavoria. Zavoria agreed, and the two, oh, look at that. They bonded over the chess table. They were so happy. I can't believe there's actually 2 people playing chess. I've never seen that. Well, maybe I have, but I never noticed it. They're actually both playing chess at the same time. They're like, what is this new thing? And they were so happy playing chess. They're like, this is so much better than walking in the sogging, wet sludge fields. Yay, let us live like this forever. And the marriage is on. Boy, I was not expecting that, but hey, that's a welcome boost for sure. We need to make a bit of a marriage spot, which I suppose we'll have right here. We'll make this really fancy. I'm now going to elevate the goal of making this walkway pretty to very, very, very important. So forget what we were doing 2 seconds ago over here. Let's work on this for a minute, shall we? Now, we have two options for this. Number one is we can... Okay, actually, we don't have two options. I was going to put a grow zone here because we can now plant hedges. However, we can't do that because this is dirt path, wet soil, dirt path, dirt. We can't... Apparently, we can't plant... Oh, dirt path. I see. So this is some kind of road that we built on. We can't plant on the dirt path. I could, if I wanted to, use... the terraform mod to remove that, but what I'm going to do instead is just use the Zen Garden mod, and we'll put in artificial hedges. Because these you can build over the dirt paths, no problem. Awesome. So that's going to be the first bit of making this look pretty. I think the second bit's going to be a couple of street lamps. Can I make these out of knot? Nope. They have to be made out of regular wood. Bloody hell. And so did all of those, whatever they were. Let's grab all these guys here, get them out of the way. And then let's throw up a roof area over this whole place to keep them nice and dry. Fantastic. And I have an idea. Let's combine all of this. Combine this walkway down there. In case people want to walk up this way, we'll come out 3 tiles. In case they want to walk over there, great. In case they want to walk over here. And then lastly, let's put a bounded or a roof area up to all of that. And then also down here. Now, one of the things I'm going to need to do, just thinking about it now, is we have bamboo, and bamboo rots. It's rotting at twice the speed because it's both unroofed and outdoors. However, wood takes a long... Ooh, speaking of, this medicine, let's haul that urgently. Wood takes a long time to rot. So I think if we just, at the very least, cover it with a roof, just being outdoors, it'll take forever to rot away completely. So my thinking was, in that area that I had just put in over here, let's throw in a new zone, clear all. We're going to put this to preferred. Messed that up. We've typed in bamboo over here. And that's going to be a stockpile for just bamboo. And it should be covered so we can go in there and grab that and move it out without getting rained on. And simultaneously, it should decay, but it shouldn't decay that quickly, is my thinking. What else can I do over here to make this a lot more pretty? We got lights, we got hedges. We can put in some flowers here. Oh, speaking of, I should put in some flowers in everyone's rooms. Now, we have two options. We can do the old furniture-style plant pots, or I noticed the old style has one over here, a replica flower. It takes 15 wood and 5 steel, but it doesn't need to be planted. However... wood is actually a big concern because that's regular wood that we'd have to chop, so let's not bother with that. Let's go for the furniture versions, and we'll use bamboo. And we'll put one of these in every single person's room. Yeah, there we go. And you know what? I kind of want some in this room as well. Put some over there. Just make everything a lot nicer everywhere. Put one down there as well. Fantastic. All right, that'll increase moods a slight bit. Not a huge amount, just a slight bit. Oh, the date, by the way, we completely missed that. Mango just slept through it in the swamp, so that's gone. Major breakers on me. How come? What's my problems? Zavoya revealed my secret, which has nothing to do with Mangle's Butterhead, friends. It's got nothing to do with it. In case you guys are wondering or thinking that might be my secret, it's not. It's something else, for sure. My bedroom is awful. Why is my... Oh, you know why? It's because it's so dirty. Well, Cinema's going to work on that pretty soon here. As she goes around cleaning. Oh, look at that. She's taking a bath in her bamboo tub. Yep, and there she goes, cleaning up the base. I love it. Absolutely love it. This stuff's getting taken care of. It's actually pretty nice. I mean, it's coming along. Now, we're going to need to put some walkways in here for floors. But this is going to require... It's going to require... If I want to do it, like, somewhat legitimately, it's going to require blocks. And blocks requires a stone cutter's table and to actually cut the stone, and that requires a room, which we don't quite have yet. We're going to have to farm up a bunch of this stuff. So I suppose next on the list, then, is redoing all of this, like I was saying before. So this is going to be corn. So we have a little bit of corn, which is far more efficient, and a little bit of rice just in case something bad happens to our corn, like a fire, we can regrow some more rice. Over here, we've got our cotton, which I planted in the last episode. Let's throw on the zone so I can see a little bit easier. I wanted to do two things here. I don't know how this tea and coffee works, but let's assume a 4x4 block is going to be sufficient. And let's make both a tea plant over there, and also... So that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's make this one into coffee. Fantastic. So we got tea and coffee incoming. Now, I do want a little bit of hay. Not a huge amount, but I do want some. So I suppose we can make this right here. Hold on, I'm going to have to shrink this some. I'm going to make this into hay so we can make floors for everyone. With this UN mods. Carpets, yeah, hay carpets. Some of these can be made out of cloth. Some of them can be made... Oh, that is such a beautiful carpet. Some of them can be made out of hay. So a little bit of hay won't hurt. Plus, we can use that for animals if we absolutely need to. I do still want to maintain a large stockpile of heel root. This seems sufficient for that. But one more thing I would love to do here is start working on smoke leaf. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to immediately convert it into the smoke leaf joints like we used to. Ooh, look at that. That got done fast. Look at this. Everything's clean. Cinnamon and Mango playing chess again. People really wanted that chess table. Everything's clean over here. This is coming along. I like it. But anyway, because of the mod that I have for smoke leaf industry, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to use this right away. But let's see if I shrink out... say that swath there, and we'll convert this to smoke leaf. The mod may have made it so you need like a whole bunch of staging processes to actually get it to a point where you can use it for something that makes you happy, but whoa, scary lightning bolt. But regardless, anything that makes us happy here I'm thinking is a good idea. So we got smoke leaf, we've got tea and coffee. I might think about hops, but the problem is I'm going to have to wait a little bit on that. That's kind of a big setup. We got to build the barrows, build the bench, build the fermentation. Do we even have the technology for it? We may not. I'm not sure. Ooh, it stopped raining for once. Fantastic. All right, well, let's take a look at Wow. Wow. Catharsis 40 on Cinnamon. She's the only issue with her is she's depressive. Slightly impressive rec room. Yep, coming along. Slightly impressive dining room. Yep. Attended a party. Spacious interior. Recreation fully satisfied. Yes, look at that. That chess table. Boy, did that make a big difference. Luxuriantly comfortable living in her little room here with extra comfort stuff. Very low expectations. Awesome. How about Mango? He slept on the ground, slept outside, slept in the heat. That was all yesterday. That should go away. By the time he wakes up, 7 hours, 7 hours, 7 hours, he'll have literally no issues whatsoever. How about Zavoria? No issues whatsoever, except for her natural pessimism. And on me, Zavoria revealed my secret for 4. I'll wake up, that'll be gone. And just no issues, friends. No issues at all. Let's make a beautiful place down here in case the marriage comes sooner than I expected. Sometimes they take forever, and then sometimes they're relatively quick. I could have sworn the marriage spots was in hygiene, but... Or, no, miscellaneous, rather, but I don't see it here. Oh, hygiene/miscellaneous is different than miscellaneous. I see. So let's make the marriage spots... I can rotate it. Let's make it right here. Let's put a flower arch. Oh, you can't rotate the flower arches. Well, this is going to be super awkward. So let's put... Whoa, what's going on? Our orange trees are burning. Yes, well, the rain subsided, but now we've got a burn thunderstorm going on instead. Let's put the marriage spot, like, right underneath the archway. If nothing else. It's going to be somewhat awkward, but eventually we'll work around it. And then maybe we can throw in just a few little things here that look pretty, right? Let's do some, ooh, yes. Let's put something nice over here to, like, roses. And then maybe... I can't believe I'm doing all these weird, fanciful decorations. Over here, we could put in some more roses. And I actually will use the terraform mod here to put in soil. Space already occupied. Not sure what's occupying that, but this will allow us to build a little bit more roses in there, I think. Just to get rid of, because it's dirt roads right now, which you can't plant over for whatever reason, so we'll get that taken care of. This is going to be a huge issue. That's actually going to be a very, very huge issue. The way to resolve this very quickly is expand the home zone temporarily over the whole thing. Everybody get up and go take care of it. We don't want that burning into our zone, especially with all these trees and grass. This could be bad. Any other fires encroaching? No. And unfortunately, because of fires, we're right back into rain. I hope you guys enjoyed the 5 seconds of non-rain we had. It was a good time. A time to remember for sure. Alright, taken care of. Well, we're making things pretty. 1.6 days on Menino over here. And I got this all taken care of. Alright, let's just let things play out a little smidge. Major break risk on me. Oh boy, our rice is on fire. Let's put the fire out, guys, like right away. Even though it's raining, we don't want that burning. Now, the solution to the major break risk on me is to have me come up here and just go for that raw cannibalism buff. Now, I'm wondering if we don't get raw cannibalism if we cook it, right? Regardless, what I should do is probably come in here and turn on the human meat to make the meals out of. Or I could even make one that's a higher priority. In fact, yes, let's do that. This way, we can have regular meals that are made for people like Kanga who don't want to eat that sort of thing. But then, we can have simple meals for ourselves. Basically, we're going to make this like down to 5 or so. These are going to be made out of literally nothing but human meat. Not even vegetables. Don't allow rotten. Not even animal products. Just the human meat. Drop on the floor. Fantastic. Now, the only problem here is it looks like our stockpile for human meat's all the way down here. So we're going to make this a little bit bigger. So we're running out of space up there. All right. So we'll make those at a higher priority than the regular ones. Meanwhile, though, I'm going to have a fantastic, scrumptious time over here. I'm soaking wet and hungry, but guess what? Not hungry anymore, and I am a happy camper. Looks like we've gotten our mood breaks partly under control. Lots of harvesting and planting to do down here, though. And this stuff rots in about a day, so all the things that we harvest need to be hauled almost instantaneously. It's crazy. Ooh, look at how warm everything is. The thunderstorms are going away. This base is actually kind of cool. Doesn't look anything like a Jurassic theme park. But it's pretty cool looking for now. There's a couple of things I want to do. Let's grab this grow zone here and shrink the zone, that tile, and also this tile. That was really awkward. It's like on top of the roses on top of the plant. We'll do the same thing over here. We'll get rid of that one. We'll eventually make this 4 and 4. It'll be symmetrical. And then I actually forget the other thing I was going to do. Ooh, it's so nice when the rain stops. Just what a beautiful, warm environment this is. The color of all these lights is fantastic. You can see here we've got daylilies. Can we change the style of those plants? Plant daylily. Plumeria, rose, and a succulent. I think those are like little cactuses. Hey, here's a cargo pod. Ooh. Energy bar. Rice Krispies. Friends, we have been gifted from the gods by 153 Rice Krispies. What mod adds this? It's got to be the UN mod. It just seems like something they would add. But let's take a look over here for a minute, because there is... Whoa. Well, that's happening. Oh, God. So if we don't put that out, we're going to get another rainstorm. So as much as I hate to do this, I just really don't want to have to deal with more rain. It's just so peaceful not having rain. Cinnamon, your mood's not looking good. You know how we can fix that? Yoink! Same thing over here on Zavoria. As soon as you're done, come up here. Yoink! Everyone just get a bit of a mood buff. Look at this. Zavoria is trying to, like, talk. Wow, it's actually going down by 1.2 now. Anyway, she's trying to talk Kanga into joining the colony while he's taking a bath. That's great. Come on, Mango and me. Really don't want to have to deal with another rainstorm. Please, take care of it. Zavoria's gotten food poisoning from human meat. Dangerous food type. Well, that's the risk you pay, I suppose. She's going to be mostly incapacitated as a result of that. But the fighters are good, and that means we have avoided yet another rainstorm. Probably get one anyway in about a day. Oh, never mind. And there's the rain. God. Oh, no. It just never ends. It never ends. This rain. That's Cinnamon's mood. It should be pretty good from the raw cannibalism. Darkness, 8. Well, yeah, -7 from that, but she gains 20 from this. Hot. That's about it. It's just that she's hot because she's been outside working near the fires. And it's 120 Fahrenheit, 48 Celsius today. It's absurd. All right, so there's 2 more things that I want to do today. Number 1 was to work on the cooler efficiency over here. We've only got a little bit of steel, but there's more up here. So let's grab that. 299, unforbid it. And then somewhere over here, there it is. I remember seeing this at the very... Ooh, are these capybaras? Look at the capybaras taking a nap in the lily pad swamp. That's beautiful. What's this up here? A bunch of dead monkeys. What the heck happened over here? This one died first. Its head was bitten off. The cobra gnawed the monkey, ravaging her jaw and head. Look at this. This cobra just headshot that monkey. What happened over here? The cobra bit the monkey. The monkey has perished. It bit it in the left shoulder. Just bit its arm right off. Over here? Ooh. Neck. What the? Is this also the cobra? Oh my lord, friends. Thought it'd be an evil cobra in town. He ate monkey slate. That cobra just literally went around here killing... Did it kill the chinchilla too? Yep. The cobra one-shot the chinchilla. Holy... Right in the head. Bit its head straight off. Holy, that cobra is a menace to society and 9/10. I can't believe... He just has his own little cubby over here. And he's made himself the dominant... Oh, here's another cobra, actually. Maybe there's more than one. Killing all these guys. These cobras, though. Wow. Absolutely ravaging the monkey population. Here's another chinchilla. Fortunately, I can't see the log on that one. Looks like it's been... Yep, the cobra killed that one too. Well, hopefully we never have to deal with that because it's far enough away. In any event, I just got distracted. I was working on steel vents over here. So let's do temperature. Now we have programmable vents, but these take a component and 50 steel. I don't think we landed with components that, or they were destroyed at some point. These things are rotting really fast. We have to haul those urgently. They're almost gone. Look at this. Unroofed, outdoors, chest deep water. They're rotting from 3 different things, so that's going away really fast. We could get some components by dismantling the ship chunk, but that'll take time. Do I want a programmable vent? Not really. Having all this be completely equalized is fine. I want to put it over the wall, so that's 30 steel. Let's put one here, and then... I suppose... You could have one here and one here. So that's going to be 120 steel. Now, we do have enough for that, but once this is done, I think we can just have 2 coolers, and we could probably put them probably even in the corners of the bathrooms, to be honest, down here and down here, completely out of the way. Put more beautiful things in these rooms for moods and whatnot. So that was one thing I wanted to do, equalize the temperature. The other thing, and the last thing on the list of goals for today's episodes, and we're actually going through quite a bit of goals here today. But the last thing was to build a little workshop room down here, which we can then use to make stones, which are a very high priority for me now because I want to get some cool looking stones in this area. for the upcoming wedding. So we're going to plan in a bunch of bamboo walls right here for a workroom. And this seems sufficient. I figured if we have a 3-tile wide walkway through here, it'll go right into the door right there. We'll just make sure we get a roof area up so that people can walk straight in. Beautiful. All of the bamboo from here can be hauled right in there where we're going to produce and craft a whole bunch of stuff. And then we'll throw in a lot of things. But the first thing on the list is the stonecutter's table, which we'll make out of bamboo. And we'll probably put it right by the door, which means we're going to need to move our chunks down here rather than where they were before. This is going to be an ugly place to put it because people working in the fields will see it and not be happy, but we can stuff them out here in the back lot and no one will really know what's going on over there. So let's put in just chunks over here. That's a normal. Let's make that a preferred priority. And the one that I had over here, I guess we can actually take, and we can leave chunks on because it's on a normal priority. This is just kind of like we'll drop it down below. This is just kind of a catch-all for steel, chunks, maybe extra wood, whatever else. And then, do we want to put any other production buildings in here? We will want a research bench soon. Oh, actually, the old style comes with their own version of this wooden simple. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Relations with people have changed. -10 with basically most of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, with at least 9 factions. Wow. It's crazy. Wasn't expecting that. In any event, like I was saying over here, a wooden simple bench. We can put in a simple bamboo chair, I suppose. The only research benches they have from the old style mod are the research and the fueled stove. The fueled stove looks really cool. It's also only 2 tiles wide instead of 3. I probably should move our kitchen down here from up there eventually, but for now, this will suffice. Oh, and look at this. Mangoes out here in the fields. And boy, 1,072 bamboo. That is amazing. This rice is going to rot. This is going to rot as well. I might even get this thing crafted relatively quickly because the bamboo is really close. The hardest part's going to be the door. And cutting down that tree. Once that tree's gone, it's just gonna fly in. Although I'm getting steel for the bench. Okay. Let us watch. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why did it just say colonist needs a treatment? Zavoria? Well, that's for her brain anxiety. I thought maybe she got hit by lightning, but no, she didn't. Lightning did land here, but that'll get put out. No problem. This says no storage space. Things marked for urgent hauling have no place to be stored. Oh, we're actually out of storage space. I see. Well, here's one thing we can do. Let's expand this zone. At least it's not going to be pretty. Or, alternatively, we can take this zone here, and we can copy the settings of that one and paste them in here. That'll allow at least the food to get hauled in. Unfortunately, our Rice Krispies may float away in the river. I mean, quite frankly, though, if a spaceship dropped a bunch of Rice Krispies in a river right near an ocean, do you guys think we'd even have any chance of recovering them? Would we even try? Human meat has rotted away, unfortunately. We probably should have been eating that, but there's just a few too many things going on right now. Cinnamon, do you want to have a tasty snack? Oh, nope, it rotted away just as she went to go do it. Ah, and look, we actually got out our stone cutting table there. How many Rice Krispies can a man carry at once? Apparently 71. Oh, rare thrombos showed up. Hey, buddy. Now, you know what we did not do is our defensive structure. So let's plan that in because I'm going to forget about it and the next raid will show up and then we'll lose the game. And I think that's going to be pretty close to the end of the episode here. So let's do structure. And I'm going to put it out here. You know what? Heater might be better. It kind of depends. If they come from the west, we can shoot them as they walk across the river, so that's probably okay. If they come from the east or the north, we probably want to have defenses up here someplace. And if they come from the south, they can't come from the south, actually. It's all water. It can only come from the east and the west. Okay, so let's throw something kind of right in the middle here. I want a room that we can get into and hide in if we absolutely need to. So it's going to have to be at least big enough to have doors. So like this. This is the basic. So no matter where we are, on which side, we can run into the room and hide if someone gets shot or wounded or something like that. Then on the outside, I want a solid wall. This is where we're going to, on each position right here, we're going to use this wall as cover to shoot around on either direction. And then if someone gets shot, they can immediately run over here without any fear of being shot as they run into the room to hide. And then lastly, we're going to want sandbags at the remaining corners so we can shoot out in any direction. Awesome. So we could put, like, say, Cinnamon here and Mangle there if they're coming from the south. If one of them gets hit, they can immediately fall back. Be completely... Oh, boy, we got a blight. Be completely out of line of sight and then run inside and then come out the other side. They can do loops or whatever they need to do, and we can do that from any direction whatsoever. That's a nice little fort. I'm curious what it's going to take to build it. 205 bamboo and 70 steel, which we should have enough. Oh, that blight is not good. Let's immediately take care of that. Under orders, you can right-click on cut plants, cut all blighted plants, and then hopefully this gets done immediately. Mango, come down here. You know what, Mango, come down here and force cutting the blighted plants. Every single one of them. Do it until you drop. I don't want to... This is... Since we have one ginormous field, I want to have this be as little of an impact as possible. I want to stare at it to make sure that another blight doesn't spread while we're doing this. Taken care of completely. Awesome. Sometimes the blight will spread to one extra tile. You'll forget about it. You'll come back later. Everything's dead. So I wanted to make sure that was taken care of. Easy peasy. We lost some harvest there, but otherwise we're good. Our workbench area is getting complete. I think once we get done this and produce some stones for the upcoming marriage, probably taming a dinosaur and building a little pen for it would be a good idea. And then we can actually use that as defense. Now, I haven't seen many dinosaurs. Yeah, there's absolutely none whatsoever on the entire map. Uh-oh. Hopefully that's just random, and the mod didn't break, and they're not going to spawn anymore. Oh god, that would be awful. I suppose it's possible. I should check, but let's hope that's not going to be the case. Oh, by the way, here's the other thing I wanted to do before when I took out that rose. I wanted to farm a little bit of wood, because these terraforming things take 1 wood each, and it's not bamboo, it takes actual wood, so we'll have to chop down a couple of trees. There we go. Get a little bit of bonus wood. Well, friends, I think it's about done. Lots of talking, not too much editing this episode, but boy, things are coming along. Look at the mental breaks now. We have got things under control. We're getting our chunks moved down here with Zavoria. That's nice to see. Our workshop's coming along. This is all plotted out better, but we've got a lot of planting to go. However, we've got a lot of bamboo, 1,369. So we can crank this out. We can put all of our workbenches in there with that bamboo. We can put this together. Then we might be close to out. We do need a public washroom. So one thing I might want to do, even though this is going to be unbearably ugly, is kind of bump this out a little bit. And then once that gets done, we can move things around in there. Give a couple of public washrooms to our visitors who come and stay in the our hospitality inn. It's not the worst place. It could be better, of course. I might want to make the infirmary like up here. Not sure. But yeah, there's a lot of work that needs to get done at this point. We'll just let it run for a bit. Boy, that did not take much time at all. Look how fast this workshop room got put together. In fact, it is actually done. Wow. That's crazy when everyone's up. Cinema's even in there cleaning up before we even get a chance to do anything. Holy, okay. Well, let's throw in a couple of wall. These are 20 steel. These ones are 10 steel. Steel's going to be an issue, but let's put up one right here and then one over there. Hopefully that's enough for the whole room. Let's put in the rest of the production items now. The sculptor's table, in case we want to make art. It does make sense that it'd be right near over there. And then... Wait, did I do wooden? I meant to do bamboo. Awesome. Sculptor's table, bad temperature. All right, good idea. Let's put in a passive cooler of the bamboo variety. Probably just one will be enough. And then back to production. You know what? Let's actually do the old style research bench because I think it looks pretty cool. Not sure where to put it exactly. Boy, looks a little bit awkwardly huge. I guess it's actually bigger. Oh, interesting. All right, let's put it there then. And we need a hair. Yeah, we should probably put in a hand tailor bench as well. But we'll just have all the stuff here. Now, I hope this is in the middle. Yes, it is. Okay, so we have one person working there, one person working there. If nothing else, we want to have stools at the very least at all of these places. Awesome. And that place is going to be nice and cold. It'll be well lit. It'll have production for every kind of thing. We're making it out of bamboo, which we'll have soon. Get this thing put together. And we're working on expanding our rooms over... Oh, wait a minute. It looks like I'm actually broken. Yeah, I was stuck there for some reason. Do you guys see that? My guy was like just face first into the wall. Let's check everyone else and make sure they're doing okay. Yep, Cinnamon's crafting. Angle's planting. Zavoria's taking a bath. Ooh, I just grabbed regular wood. What am I making? Oh, this is... Yes, yes, I love it. Let's grab this grow zone, expand it. Ew, that's going to be so symmetrical when the time comes. This rose has to get out of there. Let's cut it. And this potato plant? Why the heck? Ooh, it's just... Is that a rogue potato plant that's been there forever? And just to make this place look like super awesome, let's cut all the plants out of the walkway completely. So at least it looks like an actual walkway. And the same deal over here. Okay. It's coming. Oh, and right there as well. Let's just make everything look kind of organized a little bit. And our fort's getting put together, so we're actually even working on making our defenses. Holy productive episode, Batman. We have done an almost unfathomable amount of stuff. Stuff really gets done when everyone has good moods, that's for sure. But yeah, once we're returning, we're gonna have to replant the millions of things, start making tea, start making coffee, think more about our foods, probably move our food prep down here, maybe into a whole nother, actually, yeah, a whole nother room right next to this one would make the most sense, so the food can come in the back door. Get put down there, and then we cook it, and then it gets hauled over up there, and then we could even have a little shop over here where we can sell stuff to our visitors, and then maybe right here we can have an actual infirmary, or we make this the infirmary, or we just get rid of this wall and make this a nice big dining room where people can hang out and have fun. I'm not sure. And then also we gotta get a dinosaur for defenses. Whew, things are coming up. This is ugly as you can ever imagine, though. It's all temporary, I think. Just get the basics up, and then we can work on making the base beautiful. By the way, isn't it beautiful? Hey, little Cheese. Oh, look, Cheese is in here helping us cut the plants. Thanks, Cheese. That's awesome. Obviously, that's just completely random that happened. But I mean, hey, saves time for us, right? Ah, it's so soothing with this beautiful light. The crickets. The subtle, very soft rain outside, which is just, I think it's going away now. Yeah, it is going away. And then all of this awesome contrast wet soil is about to go back to dry soil. And we even managed to save our spaceship deposited Rice Krispie energy bars, quote unquote. Amazing. All right, Wednesday returning, we do some stuff. There's a lot of stuff to do, and we actually are making rapid progress to the point where it's going to be difficult for me to plan out what to do every episode, because we can apparently do so much when everyone isn't on a mental break every 15 seconds. I might want to go over their rooms and actually make them a little bit better than they already are. Mediocre impressiveness. Wealth is somewhat poor. You know what? We could put carpets everywhere once we get cloth and hay and whatnot. That'll help out a little bit. Once we get stones here as well, that might help out a little bit. We could make a more lavish dining room if we cut this out. Actually make it really big. Spacious enough that if guests came, we could have a huge amount of them up here. Maybe 2 or 3 tables long. They could all come in and eat together. So yeah, I kind of like this space. And then maybe we should start working on putting some walls here and here, building out the foundation of our dinosaur pens. With a little gate over here, the Jurassic Park gate. Well, I'm not sure if you can rotate that gate. Let's see. Nope, you can't rotate the gate, so I can't put it here. So I could put it there or something, and this can be the main entrance. Anyways, lots of stuff to do in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Any other fires encroaching? No. And unfortunately, because of fires, we're right back into rain. I hope you guys enjoyed the 5 seconds of non-rain we had. It was a good time. A time to remember for sure.